Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back to 365 Days of Love and Miracles with A Course in Miracles. My name is Arlene Geres, and I am so glad that you are here. Please remember to listen right until the very end, because we have a special treat for you. And if you enjoyed today's video, please click like and subscribe down below, because this helps others to find us on YouTube. Today's lesson is lesson number 150. This is our final review in Review 4, under the umbrella of My Mind Holds Only What I Think with God. What a great review this has been. I love how we do these reviews. It keeps the lessons fresh. It keeps reminding us what the lessons are, so that we can make them a part of our being and remember to do the practices on a regular basis. The first part of lesson 150 is a review of lesson 139. Let's go back and do a quick review of lesson 139. I will accept atonement for myself. Reading from paragraph 9. We have a mission here. We did not come to reinforce the madness that we once believed in. Let us not forget the goal that we accepted. It is more than just our happiness alone we came to gain. What we accept as what we are proclaims what everyone must be along with us. Fail not your brothers, or you fail yourself. Look lovingly on them, that they may know they are part of you and you of them. What we accept as what we are proclaims what everyone must be along with us. Do you have any trouble accepting that you are God's beautiful, beloved child, my friends? If you're having trouble accepting that, you're going to have trouble accepting that in your brothers and sisters. We do not go there alone. We go together, you and I. What I see in myself is what I see in you. If I'm having trouble with you, I need to look at myself. It's a simple spiritual principle. Let us learn how to look lovingly on our brothers and sisters, and thus look lovingly on ourselves. It tells us right here, we are one. You are part of me, and I am part of you. I just think that is just so much fun to remember, my friends. I cannot hurt you without hurting myself, and I cannot love you without loving myself. We are literally one in God and all of creation. Let's take a look at paragraph 10. This does atonement teach and demonstrates the oneness of God's Son as unassailed by his belief he knows not what he is. Today, accept atonement, not to change reality, but merely to accept the truth about yourself and go your way rejoicing in the endless love of God. It is but this we are asked to do. It is but this we will do today. Do you accept the atonement for yourself? Remember, atonement is at one with God and all of creation. Do you accept that for yourself? It is literally coming home to the truth of who we are, my friends. I hope that you are able to do that for yourself today. It is the most wonderful gift that you will ever give, both to yourself and to the entire world. Let's do a quick review of lesson 140. Only salvation can be said to cure. This is really saying the same thing that we've just talked about. Only accepting our oneness with God and all of creation is going to cure us. What is it that we need to be cured from? We need to be cured from the idea that we are separate, that we have been torn away from the fabric of God, that we do not belong, that we are somehow so flawed that we do not belong in the kingdom of heaven. Only salvation can be said to cure. Let's take a quick look at paragraph 4. Atonement heals with certainty and cures all sickness, for the mind which understands that sickness can be nothing but a dream is not deceived by forms the dream may take. Sickness, where guilt is absent, cannot come, for it is but another form of guilt. Atonement does not heal the sick, for that is not a cure. It takes away the guilt that makes the sickness possible, and that is cure indeed. For sickness now is gone, with nothing left to which it can return. We are talking about the sickness in our mind, my friends. If we want to be healed, we first must heal our minds. And very often, the body comes along for the ride. When we are upset for any reason, this creates stress hormones. We go into fight, flight, or freeze. The stress hormones are coursing through our bodies, and if we stay in that state for long periods of time, this is what causes illness of all kinds. If we want to be cured, we must first heal our minds. We heal our minds by accepting the atonement. It's very simple, not always easy, but it's a very simple step. At the end of paragraph 5 and the beginning of paragraph 6, it says, "There is no place where holiness is not, and nowhere sin and sickness can abide. In God's world, they simply do not exist. Sin and sickness are not a part of God's world. They are false constructs made up by the ego." Test this and see if it isn't true. The more we do this work, the less often we get sick. We feel healthy in our minds, and our bodies come along for the ride. It's incredible how this works, my friends. There is no place where holiness is not, and nowhere sin and sickness can abide. The beginning of paragraph 6. This is the thought that cures. That's all we need to know, my friends. Simply to remember that there is no place where holiness is not, and nowhere sin and sickness can abide. This is the thought that heals. Let's always remember that, my friends. Let's talk about our practice periods for today. First thing in the morning, last thing at night. We are simply asked to sit with today's idea. My mind holds only what I think with God. I will accept atonement for myself. Only salvation can be said to cure. And then just sit in silent meditation as we allow these ideas to sink deep within ourselves. Accept them as true. Allow ourselves to come home to God, to experience God's perfect peace, joy, and happiness. Our hourly practice periods, often during the day, and any time that we are upset for any reason, we simply come back to today's lesson. We say the idea, then take a minute or two to simply let it sit within ourselves, allow it to sink into our being, allow it to be a balm, smoothing over whatever we are experiencing during our day. My mind holds only what I think with God. I will accept atonement for myself. Only salvation can be said to cure. Thanks so much for listening right until the end, my friends. If you enjoyed today's video, please share the love. Let your friends know about these lessons. Encourage them to start at lesson 1 and only do 1 lesson a day. Are you ready for our special treat?
Just looking at this beautiful dress shop with all kinds of embroidered and hand-painted designs on the beautiful clothing. Just have a look over here at this beautiful outfit. Those of you who enjoy clothes like I do, here's another lovely hand-painted outfit. Very pretty. Very Mexican looking outfit here. And there's one more dress that I really want to show you. Oh, there's Susan. There's a beautiful dress. And this one, I think, takes the cake. Just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. Muchas gracias,
Mine
Mika.
holds only what I think with God. I will accept atonement for myself. Only salvation can be said to cure. Have a glorious day, my friends. I love you.